Hey everybody, my name's Chris. Welcome to Casual Fragrances. Today we're talking about a fragrance from the house of Jean Paul Gaultier. This is another flanker of a fragrance. There's so many flankers, I've lost count. I think it's over 20-something flankers. If you know, leave the comment down below. I know there's over 10 at least. So this one came out last year. It's a 2020 release. Shout out to my boy Max from Max Forte, the YouTube channel. He was looking for a fragrance and I helped him obtain buying a bottle, and he was kind enough to send me a sample of this fragrance and another fragrance. So thank you, Max. I really appreciate that. I'll leave his channel down below. Definitely go support his channel and subscribe. Sample I have here, I'm going to spray it. Before I do, let's go over the price point and a note breakdown. Okay, the price you're looking at about $83.90 for 125 ml at fragrancebuy.ca. Not a sponsored video, but you can get the discount to that website down below in the description of this video. Second price, you're looking at about $68.61 on fragrancebuy.ca for a 75 ml bottle. And if you want to buy it for retail, if you don't trust the discounter sites, so on and so forth, you're looking at about $103 for a 75 ml bottle. I'll leave all the websites at Macy's.com and fragrancebuy.ca. You can buy the fragrance, either website, doesn't matter to me. Note breakdown. We have notes of cardamom in the top. We have the heart, lavender, iris in the heart, and then to top it off in the base, we have vanilla and we have oriental woods and woodsy notes. I worn it for a few times from my sample. I'm gonna spray it here to remind myself. Okay. A couple sprays in the air. Okay. Okay. So this opens up very sweet with the cardamom. There is some freshness in it. It gives a little bit of a greenness, but it's not a green, fresh and clean fragrance. This is a sweet fragrance like most of the Jean Paul Gaultier fragrances from the lineup or in the collection of the house. So the cardamom is in the opening. That gives it that sweetness, that spiciness in the fragrance. You definitely pick up the oriental notes in this fragrance here. That gives it more of a little kick of a spiciness in the fragrance. And I feel like if you like fragrances that have a little spice kick to it, if you like cardamom, you're gonna like this fragrance here. If you like the line in general, you're gonna like this fragrance here because it has that similarity to the other flankers that are out. But this one, on the test strip, smells very, very good, but on my skin, doesn't smell the best, which I'll get to later in the video. Middle of the fragrance, you're definitely going to pick up the lavender and the iris. So the iris gives it that powdery feel, or it's more of like, if you like fragrances like Dior Homme Intense, if you like Prada L'Homme, that iris kick is in there. So some people might think it might lean more powdery or feminine, which they could be right when they smell this fragrance, because some people may not have never smelled iris before in a fragrance, they may not like it. Some people like iris in fragrances, so if you do, you're gonna like this type of fragrance, but please keep in mind that this might come off feminine, because on my skin, it definitely comes off feminine, and I do not like wearing it on my skin. To be honest, ladies and gentlemen, it doesn't smell good on my skin, and it's pretty sad because I was looking forward to buying this bottle. I was ready to blind buy it, and I'm very thankful I got a sample because it does not perform on me at all. Base of the fragrance, you're gonna get to the vanilla and oriental woodsy notes and the woodsy notes. So in this fragrance here, the vanilla comes towards the mid and the dry down. And the vanilla is nice little creamy vanilla. I wouldn't say heavy vanilla like vanilla ice cream or something like that, or something very sticky corn vanilla. It's nice vanilla. It blends well with a lot of the other notes in the fragrance with the cardamom, the lavender and the iris. But at the end of the day, cardamom is like one of the key notes in here, and what's taking over the cardamom is the lavender and the iris. The iris is like in the forefront, boom, right in your face. As soon as you spray this, maybe hour and a half in, you're gonna pick up the iris, the powdery vibe. It's not sticky at all, so don't worry about it. You just might think it leans feminine when you spray it, so please keep in mind, everybody's skin chemistry will be different. About performance, projection on me, it's okay. It's half an arm's length. It doesn't push out very far. It leans closer to my skin, which is sad. About an hour of projection, and then it's very, very close to the skin. Like, I really can't pick it up anymore. Pretty sad. The sillage is okay. It's nothing to write home about. It's below a 4 sillage, so it's not even a 5. It's below a 4. Longevity, you're looking at about, I got 6 hours on my skin. By the 6-hour mark, I'm fading like this in my nose, trying to catch it whiffs of the fragrance. Now, it could be a skin chemistry thing, because some people I know get banging performance, 8, 10, 12 hours plus. I said that I get 6 hours, and that's it. If you like this lineup, I think you're definitely gonna like this fragrance here. I think if you have some of the flankers, you will enjoy this. I'm not saying you're going to fall in love with like the original Jean Paul Gaultier or some of the flankers, but it's a nicely blended fragrance that's going to be mass appealing. Women are going to like it, guys are going to like it. Hopefully you can wear it when we get back into things, when COVID calms down, you can go to clubs or whatever, but I particularly don't like the fragrance. It doesn't perform on me, and I'm not going to buy a bottle. So just keep it 100% with you guys. But if you like this type of lineup, you like sweet fragrances, club bangers, this is a fragrance for you. Seasons and occasions. Okay, so for me personally, I'm going to go right into, it'll be an early spring fragrance, which is not bad. The earlier months of spring, not too hot, not too cool. I would say more as in a fall/winter fragrance with these type of notes, with the cardamom, the lavender, the iris. They lean towards more of a heavy cold weather experience, and this fragrance might work better for you, so definitely check that out as well. I've tried it in the cold days and a couple hot days here, and it performs the same. There's really not a big difference, but at the end of the day, I think you can dress this fragrance up if you want to. I think if the skin chemistry works for you, awesome. Could be a date night fragrance, perfectly. I wouldn't wear this to the office. No, I think it'd be too offensive to the office. I think these type of notes in these fragrances kind of give off that sweetness that might be too much if you work in a business office, or maybe if you work in cubicles around people that are sensitive to fragrances, it won't work. If you work in a warehouse like I do, or like, you know, an outdoors job, this will work perfectly, no worries. My rating for the fragrance, I don't even want to really rate it, honestly. I'm going to give it a 5 out of 10. I mean, it smells good. I like the way it smells on the test strip here, but it doesn't perform well on my skin. And sometimes it happens with fragrance. I know people that get great performance with this. I just don't get it. So the price point isn't too bad. I mean, you're looking at $100, maybe $68 online. If you can get it for $68, it's a steal. I think it's great if you like these type of fragrances. If you never smelled this fragrance before, I suggest try more sweet fragrances, or some of the flankers of Jean Paul Gaultier, because if you haven't, you blind buy this, you may not like it at all. So just keep that in mind. If you try this fragrance, Jean Paul Gaultier Le Male Parfum, leave a comment down below. Let me know if you like it, it's okay, or you hate it, or you don't like it. Let me know in the comment section. Thanks for watching another fragrance video. If you haven't, I would really appreciate your support by clicking that red subscribe button down below, and click the bell icon for future videos and giveaway announcements. I'll see you guys next video. Hope you guys stay safe out there, and I care about every single one of you. Peace.